Each year, as the 7th lunar month arrives, a hush falls over parts of Asia. The Hungry Ghost Month begins, a time when, tradition says, the gates of the underworld open and spirits roam freely among the living. Daily life shifts. Business deals pause, weddings are postponed, people avoid late-night walks or moving into new homes. These aren't just superstitions. They're practices rooted in centuries of stories and shared fears. The air feels charged, shadows linger, and unexplained chills or scents hint at unseen visitors. Families honor ancestors with feasts and burn joss paper offerings, money, cars, even houses to provide for them in the afterlife. But not all spirits are welcomed. The hungry ghosts, those who died tragically or without family, wander, restless and unsatisfied. Their presence turns remembrance into a month-long vigil as the living tread carefully, hoping not to attract their attention. The line between worlds blurs, and every unexplained event becomes a possible sign that the dead are near. It's a time of respect, caution, and acknowledgement of forces just beyond our senses. For 1 month, the living and the dead share the same world uneasily. The 7th gate is open, and the stories begin. The origins of Hungry Ghost Month lie in Buddhist and Taoist beliefs. On the first day of the 7th lunar month, the gates of the underworld open, granting spirits a rare freedom. The Hungry Ghost Festival, at the month's midpoint, is the peak. Offerings are made to ease the suffering of lost souls. Honored ancestors are welcomed, but hungry ghosts, those with no one to remember them, are feared. Their hunger is insatiable, their presence unsettling. They may bring misfortune or illness to the living. People avoid swimming, especially in places where water ghosts are believed to lurk, seeking to drag the living under. Every unexplained noise or flickering light is seen as a sign of these wandering souls. The world feels crowded with unseen entities, each with its own longing. For 1 month, the ordinary becomes extraordinary, and every shadow could be a visitor from beyond. Chilling stories surface every Hungry Ghost Month. In Malaysia, students heard phantom marching in their dorm. No one was there, but a voice whispered, "Look at the ceiling." In Singapore, a family who skipped offerings saw objects move and a ghostly woman appear at night. Taxi drivers in Hong Kong tell of late-night passengers who vanish, leaving only joss paper as payment. Even technology isn't safe. A viral video from Taiwan showed a pale figure behind a friend who insisted he was alone. These tales are warnings: don't ignore the rituals, don't tempt fate. The line between the living and the dead is thin, and sometimes the dead answer when called. Each story is a reminder during this month the unseen world is watching. The bravest learn respect. The careless become cautionary tales. The stories echo long after the gates close. Water is especially feared during Hungry Ghost Month. Lakes, rivers, and even pools are seen as portals for restless spirits, 𝘗𝘓𝘬𝘗𝘓, or water ghosts seeking to swap places with the living. In Penang, a night fisherman found a strand of wet black hair on his hook and never returned after dark. In Thailand, a midnight swim turned terrifying when a boy was pulled under by a cold, unseen grip. He swore he saw a face staring up from the riverbed. Even swimming pools aren't safe. A Singaporean guard found wet footprints leading from an empty pool to nowhere. These stories reinforce the warnings: avoid the water, especially at night. The spirits of the drowned are restless, and the living must tread carefully. For 1 month, the water's surface is a boundary easily crossed. The bravest heed the old advice: stay dry, stay safe. The water remembers, and so do the ghosts. To survive Hungry Ghost Month, rituals and rules are everywhere. Food offerings and burning joss paper line the streets, meant to appease wandering spirits. People avoid staying out late, whistling at night, or standing under trees. Each action risks drawing a ghost's attention. Never step on or disturb roadside offerings. Disrespect can invite misfortune. Photos of altars are forbidden, believed to anger the spirits. Homes are protected with mirrors, bagua charms, and talismans. Slippers are left facing away from the bed to slow any ghostly intruder. Every precaution is a shield, every ritual a plea for peace. The living and the dead must coexist, but boundaries are carefully maintained. For 1 month, every action is weighed, every superstition followed. The rules are old, but their power endures. Why do so many ghost stories emerge now? Some say it's psychology. When everyone expects the supernatural, the mind fills in the gaps. The air is thick with incense, the nights alive with ritual and opera, priming the senses for the uncanny. But for believers, the answer is simple. The gates are open and the spirits are here. Every story is a warning, every encounter a lesson in respect and remembrance. The month is a rare overlap of worlds, where the living glimpse the vast unknown. Whether ghosts are real or imagined, their stories endure, reminding us of mortality and the mysteries beyond. For 1 month, the darkness feels closer and the line between worlds is thin. The Hungry Ghost Month is a time of fear, reverence and wonder. When the gates finally close, the living breathe easier until next year.